Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is the decision you need to make. So we'll get to that in a minute. Going to take a couple of nice breaths. Nice long Saturday. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Breathe in the peace of a weekend. Exhale the stress of the week. Breathe in the clarity and exhale the doubt. So, the decision you really need to make. So what I'm talking about here is the decision that the only thing that is going on is your brain perceiving danger. In other words, TMS, mind-body. Because I will tell you with certainty, if you're doubting that your brain is creating the symptoms and you believe that your body is creating the symptoms because you've got some flaw, some unfound medical problem, or some illness that the doctors haven't figured out yet, that doubt creates fear, that fear creates perceived danger, that perceived danger creates symptoms, and that continuance of perceived danger will virtually guarantee the continuance of the symptoms. So if you would like to move forward, and I know you all would, it's super, super, super important for you to make the decision that the only thing that is going on is your brain perceiving danger. Now, for those folks who are getting stuck in Dr. Google and Wikipedia and WebMD and research, and listening to every possible nocebo or suggestion that doctors or medical professionals have ever given you about your symptoms, and holding on to that as a belief that, oh my goodness, I must be really broken, there must be something really wrong. First of all, there's no, in most cases, vast majority, almost all the cases, there's no real evidence behind what the doctors are suggesting may be causing the symptoms. They're opinions, and they're medical opinions by a medical establishment that does not understand the role of perceived danger in creating symptoms. Flat out. The only thing they've got going on is their textbook. Their textbooks are probably decades old. So, if you're leaning on all of this quote-unquote professional medical information, you may be missing the reality of what's going on. So in my opinion, perceived danger creates virtually all symptoms. Sometimes the danger is real, sometimes the danger is not. Most often it's not. Most often it's based on a perception, but not a real danger. Sometimes the perception of danger is conscious. You're aware of it. In many cases, you're not aware of it. It is in the subconscious. The key is that you don't have to figure it out. You don't have to figure out exactly what thing or event or emotion or thought the brain is perceiving as dangerous. You can actually move forward with just a simple understanding that this is how the system works. And when the brain perceives danger, what does it do? Create symptoms to protect us from that perceived danger. That's it. So the decision you need to make is truly to accept that there is nothing else going on. There's no mysterious illness or disease or thing that the doctors haven't found. And I will tell you, doctors, while they may not understand all of this mind-body stuff, they are exceptionally good at finding true medical conditions that are of concern. Tumors, cancers, fractures, infections. They're good at that. That's what they do because that's within their wheelhouse. But they've got no experience and no training and no openness to the fact that there might be something else going on. And look, perceived danger pain, perceived danger symptoms are nothing more than the warning signal coming out of the brain that says, hey, Dan, pay attention. There's something bad going on. That's it. And it's up to us to do the evaluation and go, there's really nothing bad happening. And it's really up to us to go, shh, brain. There's nothing bad going on. You can turn off that fire alarm. It's a false alarm. So the decision you really need to make is one that says, holy crap, what if I'm really okay? I'm going to decide that I'm okay, and I'm going to make it my primary focus to teach my brain that I'm okay. I'm going to think, act, and feel as if I'm already okay. I'm not going to get caught up in the catastrophic, fearful, what if, oh my goodness, thinking. Because that doesn't help us get better. So, the decision you need to make is that you're actually already okay. Your brain just doesn't know it yet. Hasn't read the memo yet. So, I'm going to really encourage you to get off the fence. Stop worrying that there might be some unknown mystery, illness, or disease, or structural problem. Set that aside. Make a decision that you're okay. Make your primary focus teaching your brain that you're actually okay already. When your brain gets a message, it will start to dial down the symptoms. And if you're waiting for the symptoms to shift first before you can start believing it, you're doing it backwards. You got to get the mindset, the thoughts, the acceptance, the accurate knowledge first before the brain will let the symptoms turn off. Hope that makes sense. It's a brain game. You got to teach the brain first so the brain can make a decision to let go of the symptoms. So, love you guys and gals. I really, really, really appreciate you. You're awesome. You're on the right path. You can get well. You will get well. Dial down the fear. You will get better. So, love you folks. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.